Hello guys, I am Sunny and you're watching my YouTube channel Trade with Sunny, and today I am going to show you a trade I have just executed. We are going into New York Open in 15 minutes. Sorry, Wall Street Open. New York is already open. So I believe that when the markets open at 9:30 am, we are gonna see market rip lower, these lower and take these lows and the liquidity below these lows, and then we can fall a little bit lower, and then we can start moving higher toward 12 a.m. open, which is this purple shaded line, and this purple shaded area, this is the daily fair value gap. Let me show you. Yeah, so if you see, just let me hide this. So if you see this fair value gap, the daily fair value gap, in all of this full move, we have just got this fair value gap remaining to be filled. Okay, and we are currently trading in this one, and we could possibly fall below and into this fair value gap. Let me mark this one as well. Yeah. So we have these two fair value gaps, the daily gaps. We have ripped through one of them, and we touched its lower end, and I believe that New York Open is gonna send it lower towards this gap, and after that we may see a move back higher. So let's see, we are gonna open in 13 minutes, and we will see how our trade unfolds today. So today was pre-market fall. You can see today was a nice pre-market fall, and I believe, and according to me, in buy markets and buy trends, when the market is falling and when it's falling the pre-market before the market opened, like such a big move, more than 500, more than 200 to 300 points on Nasdaq. So that is something big for me to look at, and I am looking to buy it when it falls lower in New York Open at 9:30 or 9:45 candle, or maybe 10 a.m. candle. So let's keep watching this thing and see what it gives us or takes us. We just have to accept whatever the market gives us. We don't have to be panicked, we don't have to be impatient. We just have to take what the market gives us or what the market takes from us. Okay, we have to be patient in every situation. That's what the trading is. Trading is not the strategies, different strategies, the people trading these days. The trading is basically the patience and the discipline, and accepting what the market rewards you. Okay, it could be a loss, it could be a profit, but whatever they give us, we have to accept it. Okay, and we have to start a new beginning on the next day. We should never take a trade again if you have lost in the day. Mind the words, guys. So we've just pulled into this small little gap. Let's see, it's opened with a gap higher. So let's see what it's gonna do. We have still got 10 minutes to open the Wall Street, and at least these lows should get ripped off. I know the video is gonna get longer if the market doesn't show us a move within next 20 to 30 minutes, which I am expecting it to do. So if it does that, well and good. Otherwise, we may get out of the trade below these lows. But I am strongly convinced that New York open candle should go down, but it's never too sure. Nobody is too sure. It's not a certain market. Anything can happen. So that's why we trade our probabilities. We just put the stop loss. We take our risk which we can afford to lose, and we follow our rules. So if you see, we had an OTE as well. I saw market a bit later. If we see the pre-market, pre-8:30 a.m. Open fall from this high to this low, you can see the market went back higher, came back low where we opened at 8:30. Yeah, here we opened at 8:30, went back up and touched the 62% level of this move, which is the OTE entry. So the best entry we had was at this point, and it was also the mean threshold of the daily fair value gap. It went into it and didn't took this high, just came back lower, making a market maker sell model, and then came back higher into this gap and then started moving lower. So I entered the trade a bit lower. My actual entry point was this, which was 22.99, and I entered at 22.89, so around 10 points lower. We can call it a lag. What we can call it, like it's an actual lag which we could have taken the trade from higher point according to my analysis, but I thought I was a bit late, so that's why I entered from a bit lower point. Let's have a look at ESME. What's she doing? Okay, so they have made a double bottom here. So what's going on in here? So this yellow shaded area, you know what that is? So this yellow shaded area is new week opening gap. Yesterday we opened and we had this gap from this point to this point, which is marked by this yellow shaded area, and this purple one is the 4-hour fair value gap, which is here. Okay, let me correct this thing. Yeah, so we have just pierced into the 4-hour fair value gap on ES mini. So if you see, we first dropped down from new week opening gap here, then went back up to the mean threshold, dropped down lower to the 4-hour gap, then rejected back to the new week opening gap, then rejected again to the 4-hour gap, and it has already made equal lows down here. So I believe they are gonna get ripped off as soon as the New York market is open. Sorry, the Wall Street is open. Sorry, I'm a bit confused making a video after a very long time now, so sorry for that. So I'll take this fib off to clear the charts a little bit. We have still got 5 minutes to open. Let's see what the market makers are gonna do today. I strongly believe it should rip these lows, but I'm not sure it's gonna reach this point, the lower fair value gap on the daily time frame. Let me have a look again without these markings first. Sorry. Let's go on to daily chart. Yeah, so what I can see is we have already ripped this gap, and this is expected to be the next, which is at 2200, which is a big figure number, the 200. So I may take one of my trade off and keep the second one going. I am entered with two contract size. It looks like a nice 15-minute candle. If it closes lower, then the very next candle is definitely gonna go down. If not, then the New York open candle could come above this high and take the liquidity of the sellers and then move lower. That's a possible scenario as well. Sorry. Lol. So as the market is not yet opened and we have already took these lows, so I'm gonna take one lot off of it. Okay. So yeah, we closed half and now we can risk it. Maybe I should keep the stop at this point. Yeah. So now we are risk free. Not risk free exactly, but yeah, we have taken some profit, and even if the current trade go to the stop loss, which is now squeezed, we won't be in any loss for today. So we are about to open into Wall Street for 9:30 a.m. She's coming to daddy. So if it goes back into the purple shaded area, I'm gonna close the trade.
No, está chévere.